see how the internet did react to the game yesterday. So let me go and bring that up. And first up, Sim's tweet that says, least conceded per game, Vicario just behind Alisson and David Raya, above Matt Sells and Kepa. And Matt Sells probably even further down this list.
Yeah,
now.
Definitely after 4 goals I'm watching now, which is I'm just saying he's not even that far behind Alisson and Raya. Only probably that's what 3 or 4 goals in per game. Sorry, overall, but like per game only 0.1. So that's what 10% he concedes a bit more. But I think that's quite a telling stat, because I think obviously you look at our goals conceded right now, and it's on 38. So we've conceded 24 goals in the.
So are you saying
12 in the 12 games he hasn't played, we've conceded 24 goals.
So are you saying if Vicario was in goal for these 12 games, we wouldn't have conceded anywhere near as much?
Absolutely.
You think so? Yeah.
Well, especially I think also Vicario was playing a lot with the other top centre backs as well. So I think that's probably plays into it. But I think the evidence suggests when Vicario's been in goal, we've not been anywhere near as bad defensively.
Yeah, on the face of things, but also it wasn't just Vicario, wasn't it? Because he's got a whole back 4 ahead of him as well, which...
Yeah, as I said, he's also played with Van de Ven and Romero a bit more.
So there's a lot of factors that go into it.
Yeah,
It's
but
not
right now
just
he's not
Vicario
playing with them, and
Vicario.
he's not conceding.
Yeah, but we've got Danso now.
We have Danso, yeah, but that's true. But still, I still think Vicario's made a big difference.
And not only that, we've got a resurgent Jed Spence, who was there for... Yeah, I guess he was there for the majority of those games as well. But the amount... Vicario's kind of... His return has coincided with a lot of other players returning as well.
Yeah. I don't think it's Vicario by himself. I'm saying I think he does make a big difference. And it's just interesting to see that when he's been in goal, like we've conceded 14 and 14, which is 3rd best defensive record in the league when he's been in goal.
Yeah.
So I think that's quite
But
telling.
I wonder if it would still be... Because we'll never know, but I wonder if it would still be like that if he was in goal for all of these games throughout the whole season.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Obviously, when we had those periods when we were playing Dragshin and Gray, I'm sure would still be taking hits and stuff. But I think it just goes to show when we have like our first choice defence there, and especially when Vicario's been there, like our defence is nowhere near as bad.
TNT Sport tweeted this out saying former Norwich man James Maddison couldn't help himself after the win, pointing to his Norwich badge tattoo.
Bit of shithousery from Maddison. Can never. He can't help himself, can he? Just can't help himself, Maddis.
Yeah. Sam Cornish saying someday that was best pictures. This guy.
Yeah,
this guy's the best photographer.
Jed Spence, fantastic. He was absolutely delighted, wasn't he? With the goal that he scored, and you can see at the celebration. It's a great picture.
T Sports saying Heung-min Son in the current season, 39 matches, 25 goal contribution, 13 goals, 12 assists, contribute to the Premier League, Europa League, World Cup qualifiers, League Cup and FA Cup as well. Wow, 39 matches, 25 goal contributions. That is class.
Yeah, it's still really good numbers from Son, and it's all right for a player who's finished, isn't it?
He's washed, isn't he?
And actually, I was looking as well, when it comes to big chances created in the league, he's like 4th or something,
I saw that.
or 3rd. So he's still creating, like, compared to he's still up there with the best creators in the league when it comes to that.
This one from 124 S_on_HM7 legend cuteness. This was Sonny and Madders after the game yesterday.
Oh, lovely. That's great stuff. Everyone wants a Sonny hug. Fantastic. And yeah, everyone was delighted yesterday. You can see that. Good win.
Up to June says 8. Tottenham's Son Heung-min has been directly involved in 8 goals, 2 goals, 6 assists in his last 8 Premier League away games. Indeed, 8 of his last 9 goals and assists in the competition have come on the road. Captain.
That's quite interesting. 8 goal contributions in his last 8 away games. Wow. I mean, that's quite a good record.
How many goal contributions did he get in that Southampton game?
Got what, a goal and 2 assists maybe? So 3?
Because that's in it, isn't it? You got the Southampton game and you got this game. So that's 5 just in these 2 games.
Yeah, it's 5 and 2, and then got a goal against Arsenal.
Yeah.
Where else did he score? Against Hoffenheim was not in the Premier League. I'm trying to remember. Yeah. But still, 8 and 8 is still pretty good overall.
Yep. Big up to Sonny. And the next one is from that Tottenham feed saying, keep doing your thing, Madders. Look at that. Look at that, Madders. Madders loved playing on that pitch yesterday.
Yeah, it was his playground.
Yeah.
And as a former Norwich player, I think he was reveling in it.
Absolutely. Tadaris Tadu says, the way Jed just buried his head in Son's arms, we as an outsider actually have no idea how high our players respect Son. And look, we all know how highly our players, all of them, speak about Son in and around the place. I mean, I have no doubt that every single player of the staff respects Son and look up to him.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, I'm sure Spence relieved to get his first Premier League goal, and you can see how much it meant to him, and lovely moment there with him and Son.
StatMuse says that Tottenham have scored 53 goals this Premier League season. Only Liverpool have scored more with 62.
Wow. Which is, it's just, if we can just bloody tighten up that bloody defence and keep scoring these goals, we can be a good team.
Would we be in a title race if we wouldn't have got these injuries?
I don't know about title race, but
All right, if we keep in line with the Vicario, the amount of goals that he's conceded per game, and second highest goal scorers in the league, then why not?
because I just don't think we have the consistency to be in a title race. But I definitely think we'd be in a race for those Champions League spots.
Tottenham tweeted out saying wholesome content with Maddison yesterday.
Yeah, really nice. Oh, so you gave his shirt away. Nice of him. That's a good day for the fan. The sign worked.
Football forecaster FPL says Danso has been good for Spurs. Tough, no nonsense defender, faster than he looks, puts his body on the line everywhere. Defending does not need to look stylish. I think his defending does look stylish at times.
I don't think his defending does, but I think sometimes his ability to play out the back looks a bit stylish.
But you look at that challenge that he did on Garnacho at the Man United game. That was a stylish challenge, man.
The challenge he did on Garnacho. Yeah, I guess fairly.
That was like a Ledley King-esque challenge.
I wouldn't go that far.
Hotspur Related says Brennan Johnson now has 17 goal contributions, 14 goals, 3 assists in 34 appearances for Tottenham in all competitions this season.
Yeah,
it's monstrous.
It's really great. It's really great stuff from Brennan. I'm so happy for him because he just gets so much unwarranted criticism, I think, and just keep scoring goals. That's all you need to do, Brennan. Just keep scoring.
Yido Gus says that this was the moment after Mo says, Bergvall, relax, brother. And you just look at the way Danso drives through the pitch and then has the presence of mind just to slip it inside to Bergvall when he's under pressure.
But it's just like the way he glides. This is what I mean about him being 360. Just 1, 2, like you know, on his Phillips on his arse, like he just can't handle it.
Yeah,
it's just great.
Lily White Lab says, credit to Ange, Maddison sub has wrestled us back control. That's what technical players can add. Just putting on a more defensive player when we're under pressure isn't going to relieve it. Get someone who will retain the ball and get you out of sticky situations.
Yeah, I think, and that's definitely what helped us, for sure, 100%.
Expressions says, Sim drinking the kosher cognac and unleashing hell on Twitter. What were you doing on Twitter last night?
I was just, I tweeted at Expressions because he was tweeting saying, what did Ange win Europa League today or something? So I tweeted at him.
Jake.
I tweeted him, keep Ange's name out your damn mouth.
Jake Yedlin says, do you know how incredible this feels? And just showing players that we have on the bench. It is incredible just having options.
And we didn't mention Odebear, but another bright cameo I thought from him.
Yeah,
maybe
definitely.
not as good as he was against United, but still like a bright cameo.
He just gets the ball and just drives at teams and just constantly asks questions.
Yeah, and he's a good dribbler, really good dribbler.
Simon Yemeni says, this dude was thrown in at the deep end and immediately but has stood up and showed he's made for this level. I knew his quality when we got him, but incredibly impressed with the mentality so far of Danso so far. We don't win these last 2 games without him. Yeah, I mean, potentially. I think maybe definitely a case for the Man United game.
Yeah, I think so. I think he's just made a really good impact and he's fitted in really well. And I think it's just nice to have a better profile fit than what we had before.
Yeah. Hotspur Related says Tottenham won 3 consecutive Premier League matches for the first time since 2023.
Yeah, which is too long. It's way too long.
Hotspur related says no Tottenham player has scored more Premier League goals this season than Brennan Johnson. So he overtook Maddison yesterday, did he?
No, he's level with Maddison.
Oh, he's level.
They're both on 9. In fact, Maddison, after that assist, he's got 14 GA in 16 games.
That's monstrous.
Brilliant.
Opta Analyst says Son Heung-min has set up both goals for Brennan Johnson's goals today. That takes him to 9 assists for the campaign. He's just 1 away from equaling his personal record of 10.
Oh, so he's going to break that, surely.
Yeah, by far. Flav says he's got to go, ain't he? I'm pretty sure Flav was Ange out, wasn't he?
I don't think he was ever Ange out.
No?
I think he's all made a lot of jokes about it, though.
Oh, I see. Anas Ahmed says Son looks much sharper having adequate rest between games. He's at a stage in his career now where he can't play multiple games a week. As long as he's rested, rotated correctly, he can continue to have a part to play in the squad.
Yeah, and I think he definitely looks better when he has when he's not playing every 3 days and he's being overplayed. And I think yesterday was more evidence that he just looks a lot sharper and. I think he's more capable of doing what we need him to do when he's in that kind of state. And look, the reality is he's 32. He needs to be managed. Unfortunately, he is being compared to Salah, who's an absolute freak, who seems to be able to play all the games and every minute and seem fine. But, most players at Sonny's age do need to be managed a bit, and they do need to, make sure that when they're on the pitch are at their best. And unfortunately, we haven't done that this season, but we have to make sure we're doing that going forward.
Regardless of what you think about Son and how he's impacting games at the moment and game to game and whatever, fatigue and all that, when it's all said and done and Sonny does end up leaving Tottenham, he's going to go down as one of the greatest Premier League wingers.
Oh, for sure. No doubt about it.
Spurs Web says Brennan Johnson with a message to Sonny, and he put up a post on Instagram saying, "Thanks for the assist, brother."
I'm sure he's very thankful.
Zara, that matters video again, which we've been through. Pedro Porro on Instagram saying, "My boys," with the Swedish boys.
Come on. Absolutely love that.
Jake Yedlin says there are many things that make James Maddison a very Tottenham player, but I think that the fact that every club in the country hates him is very high up on the list. I mean, is that a very Tottenham thing to have? Like every club in the country hating you?
Yeah. I would say not every club, but every club in London for sure.
Yeah. I think that just goes for all of our players, though, like not just like James Maddison.
Yeah,
I don't think that makes Maddison like a Tottenham player. Like he just loves to wind people up, and I don't remember like too many old Spurs players of that same ilk.
Yeah, can't think of any.
So I think it's maybe an un-Tottenham characteristic. Tadic says 4K Spurs. I love this picture.
Yeah, that's a great picture. That's great.
Oh,
like a boy band.
I've lost my. Here we go. Oh no, I've lost my space on. Here, yeah, I've got it. Spurs pictures that go hard. Decky in front of the travelling fans. Brilliant stuff. Abby says our players were so happy for Spence. My team.
Yeah, they've unfortunately this. Video's been there was something attached to it, but it's been deleted.
Tottenham tweeting out saying Super Kev with a brick wall with a brick next to it. He is built like a brick shithouse though, isn't he?
I think bricks will be scared of him.
Literally. Jed Spence tweeted out saying, "I'm coming for everything."
Come on, Jed. Is that the real Jed? Yeah. Is it?
He's not verified.
71,000.
At Jed Spence, so I think it is.
James, the guy is his confidence at the moment is just sky high, isn't it? And we know he's a confident lad.
Yeah, I think he's always had that self-belief, hasn't he? James Moore says Spurs are now on the longest current winning run in the Premier League. You can't write this shit.
This is it, mate. We are coming. We're coming back for those European spots.
Spurs pictures that go hard. We've been through that picture. James_COYS says, anyone able to tell me how that's not a penalty? What the hell are the rules of the game now? And yeah, I mean, this guy has no attempt to play the ball whatsoever.
He's not looking at anyone but Dancer and just shoves him right in the back. It's like, ridiculous. I don't understand it. I guess what he would argue is a shoulder barge. Is a shoulder barge allowed? But he shoves him in the back, though. It's not shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Yeah, I think he's lucky.
Tottenham tweeted out saying it's Jed Spence season.
For sure.
It definitely is, mate.
this is the season he's really coming into his own. And it's so great to see. And it's not been easy for him, but I think we all like a comeback story.
Lily White Lab says, Danso signing has been a complete, absolute game changer. Physically dominant, especially aerially when we've needed. So calm in possession, doesn't overcomplicate it, but happy to either carry or break the lines with passes. Seems so mentally assured, both when defending and playing out. Great recruitment.
And that's what has been such a difference as well, I think, when he's just comfortable taking bounce passes off certain players, doing 1-2s. I think, I think he's really changed it for us playing in that centre-back position.
Jed Spence, not Jed Spence, but DXN THFC says, Jed Spence, look at that celebration going over to the away fans. And you could just see that relief getting his first Premier League goal.
Yeah, such a great moment for him. And everyone, look how happy everyone is going over and giving him a massive hug. Clearly becoming a popular member of the dressing room. Really good stuff.
James Maddison tweeting out saying, Johnson again, ole ole.
I love that.
Come on, you Spurs.
Love that. Come on, Maddison.
And he puts Norwich colour hearts in his tweet as well.
Fantastic.
TNT tweeted out saying, Son Heung-min has now got at least 20 goal involvements in all competitions in the last 9 seasons for Spurs. Incredible output from the Spurs captain.
Mental. What a player. Absolute legend. That's mad consistency.
Yeah.
That is mad. People just, because of Messi and Ronaldo, people think that's normal. Like, it's not normal.
Yeah. Tottenham tweeted out saying 3 wins on the bounce in the Premier League. Big up, Tottenham.
Come on.
Stat News says GA in the Prem, 197 to Sonny, 195 to Jermaine Defoe.
Overtaken.
Ayudi saying this is funny because Rupert Grint and Ed Sheeran are basically twins, and they attend the same game yet support different teams.
Yeah, Rupert Grint's been doing the rounds of Spurs recently. He's has he got a film coming out or something?
I don't know if he's got a film coming out, but he was meeting the players after the game. I don't know if we've got this on. Well, we don't have this because that's the last one. But Maddison was just so starstruck to meet him. He tunneled after the game, which was brilliant to see.
Yeah, but I know he did something for Tottenham on their official channel like a few days ago. He's now being pictured at the game. Did he come out at half time or something last? I don't know. He came out at half time. So Rupert Grint's doing the rounds.
Yeah.
You want to come on the show, Rupert? Everyone spam Rupert Grint to come on WeAreTottenham TV. Come on.
Exactly. Come on. And yeah, that is the way the internet did react to the 4-1 drubbing of Ipswich.